Download. So yeah, y'all. So I know my head's a mess. I'll be alright. I just think like I said, man, I'm just still trying to get over this shit. This is crazy. This is crazy. Alright, let me stay focused. So, yeah, indeed, he definitely absolutely was a French black of Moor. He definitely invented a full body armor suit to protect them from our arrows, our battle axes, and our swords. We didn't stand a chance. They ramshacked the shit out of us. We never see them coming. They used the element of surprise anytime they attacked. Most of the time they attacked in the dark, on a late night, as of like 2, 3 in the morning late night. They were very stealth, very quiet, very slick, very cunning, and super damn evil. His tactics were so brutal that in court, because some of his own generals tried to defect and tried to take him to Supreme Court because they felt that his actions on the battlefield and the way he commanded them was so brutal and so inhumane that he should not be ahead of them. They wanted a new leader. They felt he was too evil, too harsh, too mean. They told him that he was worse than Caesar. They told this to the crowd in their Supreme Court, that Napoleon was worse than Caesar and some other guy. That's actually a very bad name. When I heard that name, I was like, damn, he was that bad? Like, he was bad. The dude would kill 9% of the men on the battlefield and 75% of the women. Any of the women that they took back to their place would either become a slave or would be put in a guillotine as an example after being tortured, or would have to be forced to be one of their wives and have their babies. This is what this dude, Napoleon, was evil as hell, bro. This dude was, man, now I understand when they say the devil can't do the work without a black man. Bro, yo, they ain't lying. This motherfucker was evil as all hell. He was so evil. This dude was just downright evil, bro. So evil. Like, man, I don't even know if they, like, I think evil was his middle name. Evil had to be his middle name, because that's how evil this motherfucker was. Yo, the queen was, when she started seeing how quick they were slaughtering the men, and they literally was running through the armies of our people. Like, I'm talking about, yo, this shit. Like, we didn't see them coming. Half of us were half dressed trying to fight these motherfuckers. We were totally caught off guard. We had no idea they were coming. We like caught sleeping? Yeah. I think that's where that term comes from. He literally came through and caught folks sleeping. He used the element of surprise all the time. That was his main key. His main force was element of surprise. He would never tell you he was coming. You wouldn't know he had a problem with you. He'd just come get you. Cold. He was a cold, hard killer. But the way he did stuff on the battlefield, his own generals tried to defect against him and took him to Supreme Court because they felt that the stuff he did and commanded them to do was so inhumane that they wanted a different leader. When they said he was worse than Caesar, and I forgot the other name they were saying, he said to the crowd, because the crowd was in a circle and the stage was going up, and their bench, their stand was on the floor, almost like Star Wars. If you know what, you ever seen that scene in Star Wars. Now I see why they did that in Star Wars. They just put everything in our face, man. This shit's crazy. So right now, check this. This dude, when they said that to him, you know, the taxi were inhumane. You know, It was so brutal, and you're worse than Caesar and this other guy. We don't want you as our leader, man. Y'all need to take him down. He needs to just take his rank away. Make him a regular soldier or a general like us. This dude is too vicious. He's too evil. He's too cunning. He's too bloody. Like, this dude is nasty. He's just straight nasty. They were trashing him. This dude said, he said, hold on. He said, hear me now, to the whole crowd. This is how smart the motherfucker was, but evil at the same time. He said, all of you was right there doing it with me. And when I commanded for it to be done, none of y'all said nothing. Which tells me, and should tell everybody here, that ye must have an ultimate motive to complain. Because when we was doing it, you say nothing. So therefore, if you have an ultimate motive to complain, then this means you must be a traitor. And I say ye ought to be put to death by way of guillotine. The whole crowd started screaming, guillotine, guillotine, guillotine. These generals tried to run. A firefight broke out right in the courtroom. They're shooting at each other. The generals realized that they're outnumbered. Some of them just go take the gun and they, boom, boom. They take themselves out. The ones that got caught, they cut their head off with a guillotine. When he got the queen, who was protecting the man-child, because they wanted the man-child so they could teach him Christianity. Yeah, y'all know where this is going. Y'all know exactly where this is going. He's so evil. He's so evil. He's so evil, bro. He's so evil. Right? He took the queen to a dungeon. He had his troops torture her all night long. Legit. In the morning, he commanded that they take her from the dungeon. Dirty, dusty, and beat down, scarred all over, and looking bad, y'all. They did her dirty, bro. They did her dirty. I imagine they tortured her to get information out of her, because after they finished with her, they went to another kingdom, castle, and took their shit too. So I imagine that they forced her to tell us some information. That's why they tortured her. But damn, you gotta do the queen like that, man. The king, they just chopped the king's head off. They didn't waste no time with him. We don't need you. Like, damn, bro. Like, what the hell, bro? So they brought the queen up, just all messed up, man, the way they did her, in front of a huge crowd so that all their people could see it in their kingdom. They put her head in the guillotine, and then you know what happened next. He picks her head up off the ground and raises it in the air, sky high. And he's waving this thing around like it's a damn flag. And by the way, this is for educational purpose. I'm only telling the real history of Napoleon, the stuff y'all don't teach in school. So don't try to with a strike. I'm not advocating for it. I'm just telling folks how evil this man really was. And he was a black French blackamoor. You can't make this shit up. He actually made armor protect his troops from. He was so popular amongst those people that he started getting hired to fight some of their other wars they were losing against us. Like this, you can't make this stuff up. You cannot. And anytime he took on a task, he told them, I call all the shots. I do the way I want to do it, and you will not hold me back, and there's nothing you can say that I can't do. And they would agree. Okay, what the fuck? Really? When he had this queen, you know what, doing like this with it, waving around in front of everybody. That's what he was doing with it. You can imagine the sight that they seen and what it looked like. Use your imagination. He said, no mercy for the innocent. This dude was so evil, bro. He was definitely worse than Hitler. And too bad they didn't say that, because he was. If you combine how many people that he killed of our people, he killed more than Hitler, he killed more than Caesar, and more than the other guy they mentioned combined. And the other guy they mentioned was very evil. Like if you say his name, that other guy's name ring bells in the history book from what they teach us. Now I imagine that if you actually look up Caesar, he was probably black, a blackamoor. I imagine the other guy was probably a blackamoor too, because they whited out even our own enemy to hide themselves. So this is how cunning these people are. This is how evil these people really are. If you look up blackamoors right now, you can see them with our crowns on their head and our castles that still stand today in the United States and our kingdoms enjoying our thrones, everything. Still to this day. And they still control the government to this day. The Pope does what they say. All the other nations do whatever they tell them to do. They go and bow down and kiss their feet all the time. And then get instructions from these blackamoors. These blackamoors listen directly to their devil daddy. And people wonder why the road is so messed up. Now, I understand all these other nations are wrong. And yeah, they're part of the problem. But if you don't cut the snakes, you don't cut the head off at the snake, you keep having a problem. And that's all I'm going to say. Peace and love. Yo, this has been a crazy download. I have no choice but to believe what I researched. Because they're not even hiding it. It's there. Like, bro, this shit is crazy, bro. So peace and love. I'm going to do some more research. I'm going to do some more studying. But, bro, oh my goodness. Diabolical is an understatement.